We are back with more Ren. And yes, this is the start of the trilogy for Money Game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump deep into that right now. Appreciate the Renegades for showing up, for subbing, and for putting me on. So let's freaking go. Ren, Money Game. Let's go.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors.
Yo, let me hear this.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in.
Yeah.
Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior.
Yeah.
Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, stripe, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame.
Yeah.
It makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
Yo, I just listened to Seven Sins and greed, man. He closed off with greed and he says a lot of powerful stuff. And this feels like he's continuing that, man. If you talk about the money, that's where the greed is, man. That's where you really see the greed of men when it comes to money. Moolah, dinero, shekels. Big bucks. Let's go.
Who? A ball chain to your shoes on pain.
Yeah.
It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame.
Yeah.
It makes greed a game that lets this whole war
Burn.
As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade. But now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
Yeah.
His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Woo! That's so true, man. You see the worst come out of people. He turns a child into a killer. You know, you talk about even just children's soldiers, boy and girls who are in these war-torn places where it's just about the money, man. Blood diamonds, stuff like that. It's just crazy, man. You know, we justify any atrocity for some money. It is rampant amongst the poor because the poor love money. You know.
His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Woo.
A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame.
Wow.
It's easier to blame,
Woo.
but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Wow, man. Are you hearing that soul in his voice right there? I never heard him sing like that, man. I like it. Oh, rain, 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 rain. Man, he sounds blacker than me. Let's go, baby.
Mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Yeah. Yo, that was funny, bro. He pulls the glove out and smacks him. Keep playing. You know? And what's up with Ren tying people up, man? He's just constantly tying people up and trapping them, man. This is problematic, Ren. Stop. Come on, Ren. Stop tying people up, Ren. They got the bat like Negan.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep
Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident. Let's go, bro.
separate when the niggas believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through
Coming to
gritted teeth.
terrorize
That's
you
my
in
right
the
to hate.
streets?
That's freedom of speech.
Everybody's coming to terrorize you in the streets, man. Just that breath control, just switching flow. It's not easy, people. It's crazy.
Everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate when the niggas believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
Yeah, man.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate?
Yeah.
A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value.
We pillage
A way
and
to justify
colonize
a
the rest.
racist slur or insult we make. There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach
We pillage, murder, and colonize. Us in the West, we pillage, murder, and colonize all of the rest. Man, just that wordplay, putting the words together in that way. Freedom of speech, is that freedom to hate? Okay.
reason to hate, a way to justify a racist slur or insult we make. There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourself.
Yep.
Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants.
Okay. Is that where you're going around? Okay. You know, I had someone in the comments saying, Ren is the opposite of a racist. How dare you say when he said brother, he was being a racist. Ren can never be a racist. Oh my gosh, bro. Race is funny. That's what it is to me, bro. You know, we're just a bunch of people who look different, and that's fine. Yeah, so yeah, let's go, Red.
You was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again.
Yeah.
Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same, the same. Old situations play on repeat.
Yeah.
The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak.
Facts.
Our opinions are our own, and we follow like sheep. There's no left.
Facts, people. Okay, it is just a continuous cycle of the same. Okay. This is a human problem. It's not a white people problem. Okay? It's a people problem. Blacks enslave blacks. Whites enslave whites. We've done this throughout history. The Asians enslaved Asians. This is a people problem. All right? It's a people problem. Be weary of those who try to keep you in a pocket of victimhood. Because if they can keep you a victim, then they've convinced you that you are powerless and you remain at the bottom. And you will remain at the bottom because you're powerless. You're the victim. Everyone is stepping on you, oh, you poor immigrant guy. This is a people problem, you know? And yeah, man, this is a beautiful song. I like that Ren goes even deeper and he exposes the fact that, yeah, this is actually a people problem. You know, this is the hypocrisy of man, you know, and man, Money Game. I'm loving this. This is the beginning of Money Game, man. This is where we're going with it. I love it. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man.
There's no right in the middle, we sleep. Rain, 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 rain.
Yeah.
A storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame.
Love to point the blame.
It's easier to blame but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
It's the money, man. We're all part of this money game.
There's no right in the middle, we sleep.
Go.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame.
Amen.
It's easier to blame.
Yep.
But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Yes. We are all part of this money game. You know, it's fun to just point the blame and the finger at the white man, the West, and it's everyone else. That's why us blacks are... No. It's the money game, okay? Colonization does not make sense because the numbers just don't add up. There's participation. There's a trade-off. There's those who give away their own people, okay? There's no way a ship with 200 people is taking over 4,000 people. That's not happening, okay? There's trade, there's offerings, there's greed. And every human being is guilty of this. Black, white, Asian, green, blue, purple, Pikachu, and Teletubby alike. It's about the money. It's about the money, Fly. It's about the money. All right? I'm loving this. Loving this, man. Woo, let's go, Ren. Is it with the chloroform again?
This whole money game. This old money game.
The abuse. Ren, stop abusing this gentleman. Are you giving him water? No. You want to burn him? Ren! Get a hold of yourself, Ren. He's gonna burn himself. Like the Tibetan monks. That's a powerful visual at the end, because he was just singing about how we love to point the blame, but we never put the mirror on ourselves. He was about to burn that guy, and we all thought, oh, no, he's gonna burn that crazy person with a guitar. But then, I think just at the end of it, he realizes that he's just as guilty, and he turns on himself. Powerful storytelling, man. So that's the money game, man. That was a fun time. I don't know if fun is the right word, but yeah, it's definitely a very introspective song, and it's a very true song. because we all hold some form of responsibility to where the world is and where we are in our own personal stories, man. This victimization stuff, yeah, we all have a part to play to some capacity. You know, we all have a part to play. If you're not tied up and gagged and, you know, that's not what's happening to you, we all have a part to play. You know, so the change happens when you realize this, because that's when you can arm yourself and equip yourself with the right stuff. Yeah, man. Love it. First part of the trilogy, Money Game. Enjoyed it. On to the next one. Let's freaking go.